We love hip
Let
hop.
me ask you guys something, because you guys are in that category of age group that all is outside still. We got the World Cup that's happening right now. It's starting,
Did it
right?
start?
No.
Or
it
like this
starts-
week or next week.
Soon, right?
Isn't it June?
Oh, and yeah.
By the way, bars are going to be open till 4 a.m.
Fat
This
as
is
fuck.
what I was gonna ask, right? So I'm gonna pull up a news story before you guys go, and I'll get you guys to comment right in a second. So let's see what they gotta say. And this is courtesy of CBC Toronto.
The World Cup is big business for bars and restaurants showing the matches. Now, the province has announced that across Ontario, for the entire length of the tournament, alcohol sales can continue later until 4 a.m. from June 11th to July 19th.
So fans
We love
can
hip
enjoy
hop.
the games
Watch
no
'em.
matter what time they're happening.
Except there are only 3 late matches, starting at midnight Eastern Time, all in June. None involving Team
That's enough.
Canada.
Even one's
Still,
enough.
Toronto's mayor is on board.
Hey, it's great for our businesses, our pubs, restaurant.
So is
We
the
love
opposition
hip-hop.
NDP.
We have no issue with changes to how late bars can stay open.
But will bars known as prime footy watching spots stay open until 4 a.m.? The owner of Cafe Diplomatico in Toronto's Little Italy didn't want to do an interview, but said it doesn't make sense for him. The downtown bar Loose Moose, in the middle of a tourist zone, says they'll see, noting there are only 3 late games. But this way, they'll have the option to close later if there's demand.
Okay, so
Yo.
what are y'all thoughts? Do you guys think we can handle this? Is it 3 late games? I understand the benefits as you guys as DJs and all that, right? But like 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock for a whole month for 3 late games, you know how much pandemonium is gonna happen on road for people drinking till 4 o'clock in the morning?
What do you mean? There's people doing crack, fentanyl, heroin, all type of fuckery on road, dog. And man's want to have a little gin and juice as they're watching the game, whining on the thing.
There's
I don't
only-
think that's, you know what I
Wait,
mean?
wait, hold on. Wait, where are you whining on it and watching the game? Where are they playing these games?
Well,
like,
you-
is it just bars or is it like clubs too? Like any establishment
But
that serves
Just
alcohol.
last call in general for
Whoever
like liquor
decides, yeah.
selling.
So that you can go to a
venues.
club or have a party during that time frame,
Yeah.
and your last call is 4 a.m. if
Yeah.
you want it to be.
if you
Yeah.
if you want it to be, yeah.
It's later, right?
That's crazy. I don't know. Can we do even outside of the World Cup? Like, do we need that as Toronto? Like, you know what I mean?
We're not in
Like,
Montreal, respectfully.
Well, okay, Montreal is 3, but like somewhere like New
even
York
the volume
City,
of people that are gonna be here.
yes. and Toronto, we've always been used to 2 o'clock. Somewhere like New York, very major metropolitan city, I don't even think they have last call.
I mean, even in
No,
Europe,
they
that's
do.
not a thing. In Europe, you could just keep drinking and buying alcohol
Yeah.
until the morning. Like, so maybe we're adopting it. I do find it funny that it has nothing to do with the games
At
because
all.
it's not like Canada games are playing at that. But maybe Doug Ford is going to introduce this. And what if this stays after the World Cup?
Oh,
what I'm
hell
thinking.
No. Oh no.
But
Maybe
I
for
like
y'all
it.
it's
I
good
like it.
because business.
well,
but
I gotta
oh,
charge
no.
more. I'm gonna charge more if I'm going till 4 a.m. So if mans
Yeah.
are trying to hit me with a till 2 a.m. rate, it's like, nah, like it's almost premium because I'm not gonna lie, 2 to 4, like I'm gonna get tired. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's gonna
Yeah.
mess up my sleep.
But I'm also thinking as like a patron, although I'm not normally a patron.
Mm.
But when I am, it's mad annoying if I go to a shotty, you know what I mean? We're vibing. Okay, I'm ready to buy your drink. It's 201, it's 203, it's 207, you know what I mean? Now it's like, fuck, like,
You gotta lock in earlier.
who says that's the first shotty?
No, but at the same
I'm
time,
joking.
sometimes this guy's wild. No, but sometimes the party starts to get good at like 140,
You know what I mean?
145.
That is very
So,
true.
like
That is very
even
true.
3:30, 4, and most people go to afters anyway. So this might actually
Yes.
negatively affect the after hour
Oh,
spots.
for sure.
Which is a good thing for public and legal spots. Remember, after
Yeah.
hours are not technically legal.
If they're serving
True.
alcohol, it's not legal.
Exactly.
And then
So
definitely
if
do
you
that.
That's the whole point.
if you want to like enforce legality, make the spots open till 4. It's gonna
Mm.
kill the after hours game unless you like want to go to the after hours from 4 to like 7. Then
Shit.
you're a real lush at that point. You know
You'd
what
be
I'm saying?
surprised.
Some people don't know when to go home.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
So that's
You
for
have to
them.
be true.
But for everybody else who will be quote unquote normal at that point, you can party till 4 o'clock and then go home.
Shit.
Or go to an afters after if you really
If you if you're really wild. But like now it kind of minimizes that, which is also less danger because a lot of these after hours places mad dangerous. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
they look a
saying?
little.
And
Sometimes
if it's not like a regulated bar, you don't even know how the drinks are being dispersed and
All
stuff.
that.
yeah,
I'm just looking at the glass a little half full rather than the negative parts, right?
yeah.
Also, when I used to go out, a lot of times I get to the club at 1.
Exactly.
Now by
It's so late.
1:30, I'm like freaking buying mad drinks just because I know the bar is closing at 2. So I'm extra buying drinks to hold to the side.
Exactly.
You know them like the mans who buy like freaking 30 beers or freaking
Facts.
30 shots and they just have them on the side of the bar. Like that's because the bar's closing at
Bar's
2,
closing.
fam.
Yeah.
But do you think staff should be paid like a premium from 2 to 4? Because like those are, imagine like a bartender, maybe you're gonna make more money in tips and stuff, but it's gonna be a little more like physically challenging.
Yeah.
And 2, alcoholism's a big thing in Toronto. We have a lot of alcohol addicts. I feel like that's gonna fuel the because now they can be like, oh, I can get a drink at 4 a.m. Like that wasn't even fathomable for like, let's say some of these alcoholic buckets, you know?
Yeah. So there's definitely that because our streets are turning into zombie land. So add like freaking alcohol till 4 o'clock, right? So there's a lot of pros and cons.
More drunk driving, most likely.
That's
maybe
definitely
more
happening.
accidents. Like,
Damn.
you know,
That's true.
there are potential negative consequences, but
Mm.
if you just look at the bottom line, it's a good move, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like the niggas who are drunk driving at 4 a.m., they're gonna be drunk driving at 2 a.m.
But now it's worse.
This
Now
is also true.
they have more drinks in them
Or they have more time to
sober up. Go to Grillies.
Well, listen, salute to everybody outside doing their thing during the World Cup and just period. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.